Here's why you're struggling to make a change. It's a quick, simple fix. My name's Alray, and if you are someone who's interested in living your best life and becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can, then definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe. If you do, make sure you tap that notification bell, and that way you'll be notified each and every time I post a video, which is daily. So let's dive in. Why do we struggle to make lasting change? Well, I know the number one mistake that I was making, and most of you probably make that same mistake too every time you try and implement a change for the better that never really seems to stick. It will just stay for a few days, and you maybe even make it past a week, but it never sticks for the long term. And here's why. We expect too much of ourselves. So we try and make a total drastic change our whole routine, make the perfect routine, turn our lives upside down and expect that we're going to all of a sudden just magically become a different person. And that's not true. And eventually it wears off and it wears us down, and we just go back to becoming our usual selves. So what's the fix? What should we be doing instead? Well, here's what I found, and this really helped me implement change into my lifestyle and keep it. So far, at least, it's been successful. And what it is instead of me trying to put together a whole list of things that I am now going to do, a routine that I'm now going to implement, and things that I'm now no longer going to do, instead of doing that, rather focus on what's the one thing that I could focus on implementing, the one small thing that I could focus on implementing that would give me the biggest outcome over the long term. So what's the small step that you can take now, the small easy step that you can take now on a consistent basis that's going to get you closer to becoming that person that you want to become? That's what you need to focus on. Forget everything else. Stop trying to take 10 steps at a time. That one step, that small little thing. Don't expect too much of yourself. Make it small. Take that baby step. And I promise you, as soon as you start taking the first step, and that it becomes so easy, you can implement this into your routine somewhat effortlessly. That becomes automatic, and it becomes so much easier for you to take the next step. And before you know it, instead of walking, you're running. But oftentimes we just want to run. We just want to dash in that direction and get to the goal as soon as possible. Unfortunately, that is the incorrect way to go about starting things. So try this out. Think long and hard. What's that one small little thing, that one step that you can take that's going to give you the biggest results? I'm sure if you think long and hard, you could think up at least one thing to try and implement, and make that your goal. Make that your goal, to implement that as frequent as you obviously desire, strategically, of course, right? If that's training, you're not going to be able to train every day, but put something together and take that first step. Let me know how this goes for you. If you like this video, definitely consider giving it a thumbs up. And as always, if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow.